Hello, everybody. It is I, Cybertron X, or host of Geek Talk, and well, this is what it is. Please, I hope you enjoy the new camera. I just got that the other day, and I've already used it to do one or two reviews. Pardon me, I got to get everything lined up to make me look pretty. Sorry about that. You notice the box fan behind me. It's kind of hot where I am today, so let's get started. Alright, so this is the second Geek Talk live show that I will be doing in a weekly basis. I didn't do one last week due to I wasn't feeling too entertaining, and I guess I want to be entertaining when I do these things. So, hello everybody, it is I, and I did not mute that. So you just heard me went live on YouTube. There is a little bit of delay. So one of the things I want to talk about, if you notice the thing where it says Geek Talk, where it says at Geek Talk, I messed that up. Let me fix that. It's lowercase. Bring it back up. Where it says at Geek, _Geek_Talk, hashtag GTL questions. Send me a tweet or use that hashtag for questions, and I will do my best to answer them. So, what I wanted to do today, this is a quick little live show, and like I said, question and answer. So if you got any questions, send them my way, and I will do my best to answer them. And I want to talk about what's some stuff coming up in the future. In like this next week or so. You noticed that yesterday was my first Let's Play that I did, and I've been wanting to do these for a while and finally got the stuff together to start it. To let you know what type of games I'll be doing, I won't be doing strictly Minecraft or anything with Minecraft mods. I'm going to be doing other games as well. Probably a lot of free-to-play games like that are on Steam, namely maybe some Team Fortress 2. I've been playing this one game called Loadout, which is really fun and really enjoyable. I'm actually going to probably do a review of it before I actually do some actual in-depth gameplay. And hopefully I can get some other people on Steam to join me in the game, and we can have some fun, maybe record it, have a Skype call going on at the same time, so it'd be really enjoyable and probably lots of fun. I'm also going to be doing a couple of retro games. I have 4 retro games that I really want to get started and really want to do and share with you. 3 of them are 3 in the Fallout series, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics. So I really want to share my experience with you playing that, because I've never played those games, and I want to give you a foray into, you know, me going into an old game and playing it. The other one I want to talk about is I'm going to be doing Baldur's Gate 2. I've had the game for a while, and now that I can do Let's Plays of it, you can enjoy it with me. I hear it's an incredibly fantastic game, and I really want to get my hands on it and play it. There is going to be another thing. I want to get a capture card for my Xbox or any video game system I can get, and probably do some video game Let's Plays from console games. One thing that's going to be kind of tricky for me to do is I'm not really good at playing mouse and keyboard for the games. I really like using a controller, but I'm getting into it and getting my hands on it, getting into it really bit better, and kind of fun, kind of enjoyable, and it's going to be anything that I can share with you as viewers. I hope you will enjoy. Let's see if there's any questions being presented in the chat. Not at this time. Let's close that window so I can keep everything going. I just brought up the the actual live stream on YouTube, and I really do like it. It looks really good. Like I said, any questions, please send them to @_Geek_Talk, hashtag GTL questions, and I will be doing my best to answer them. Something else to come across, I picked up something today, For all those who understand and see the hat, I am a Transformers fan. If you couldn't tell for the massive amounts of toys behind me, well, that's not all Transformers there. I mean, on the top of my dresser, that's nothing but Transformers. This wall over here, this bookcase, is a amalgamation of different figures, mainly Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, in which I am a big fan of. I got started several years ago with going into those, and it just really stuck. I mean, they're really enjoyable. So that's why when I see the Power Ranger episodes that are coming out now that I have seen the Super Sentai of, I can't really enjoy it. It's really goofy. Which actually almost hurt Power Rangers to begin with. Power Rangers Turbo was the series that almost ended Power Rangers here in the States because they tried to make a serious show out of comedy. And that's what the show Car Ranger was. It was a comedy. And they almost ruined Power Rangers here in the States because, for one thing, they called these fast attack vehicles for the Power Rangers, which were just basically go-karts in Car Ranger. So that's why I've seen some of the footage for the new series Super Mega Force, which was based on the series Gokaiger, which was was actually my first sitting down and watching a Super Sentai. I never watched them. I would only watch the Kamen Riders, but then I started watching the Super Sentais because what was coming out, I didn't really want to pick up in the middle of it, so I said, well, I'll wait till the new series. And the new series was actually really enjoyable. Gokaiger was based on space pirates. They came to Earth. They didn't wait. They weren't from Earth. They came to Earth looking for the powers, the grand powers of the past Super Sentais members from previous shows because of a great war that happened, which they're going to be dwelling in with Power Rangers. So basically what's going to happen if they turn into any of the Super Sentais on Super Mega Force from another Japanese one that was never here in the States, they're going to be called Rangers from Another Planet or from Another Dimension. You know, to me, kind of goofy. And if you, quick thing, if you see this live show afterwards, go ahead and send me to the tweets at that hashtag, and I will answer them on the next live show or answer them out as I'm doing a Let's Play. Speaking of which, I'm glad you enjoyed my first one. It seems to be doing well. Pixelmon is really fun. Now back to the Super Sentai stuff that I was talking about. Speaking of Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, I actually got a couple of things that I've got strictly for reviews and strictly because I enjoy it. First one is going to be the first Super Sentai that I watched, not Super Sentai, but Kamen Rider, that I watched and actually fully enjoyed, and that is this guy. This is Dino Sword Form, and I have got this figure the other day, and I really do enjoy it. You're going to love the story behind this character, and I will share that when I do the review. And you'll understand why he's in this pose when it comes time to do that. I want to show you Kamen Rider, then I'm going to show you the next one. The next one is the leader from the past Super Sentai that just happened, Koryuger, and that's Koryu Red, and it's this guy. So I'm really going to explain this. A lot of people call them the Dancing Rangers because for them to transform, they actually dance to samba. And I'll explain that when I do the show. One of the main reasons I like the show is basically the uniform has almost the same emblem that was on front of the original Megazord from Power Rangers. You know what got me into it. The next one is the secondary ranger from my from a series that I really did enjoy because of the overall storyline. The overall storyline for the guy is that he wanted to make friends with everybody. That was his goal, to be friends with everybody. Well, that's Kamen Rider Force. I have the Force figure that's coming up for review. But I had to get the secondary Ranger member, Rider. That's this guy. Kamen Rider Meteor. Let's see if I can get him to focus because I really want to show off the suit. I just love that suit. And when I do the review, I'll explain some of the special things that come with this. Because all these figures, these are SH Figure Arts, they come with a lot of accessories. That's why when you get them, you don't get rid of the box. You'll especially love the accessories that come with this guy. And finally, last but not least, because he is the one figure that I really did want, and he came out first in the line. Now here in the United States, we got our first set of figure arts. Shinken for all those Samurai Red and Samurai Gold from Power Rangers Samurai. And sorry, I just got a tweet. I also got a new phone, so you can look for a lot of neat stuff on there. So if you follow me on Facebook or on YouTube, there's a link to my Instagram. I take a lot of pictures, mainly of food and toys. One picture of me, mainly food and toys. But back to what I was talking about is this guy. This, everybody knows, is Tommy, the Green Ranger. And what it was is there's Tamashii Nation is the company that puts out the figure arts in the United States or in Japan. Bluefin helps distribute them over here. This is the Bluefin release, so I won't have the special features to make them from the Akiba Ranger show, but I will. I do have them for the other one. I have the Red Ranger, and I probably won't talk about them being from the Japanese version because a lot of people won't know them from Japan. So I'll probably talk about the United States ones, and I know everybody knows this guy, Tommy, because it's everybody's favorite Ranger because he's Jason David Frank. For all those that don't know, and you should know, has been the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Red Zeo Ranger, the Red Turbo Ranger, and the Black Brachio Ranger from Dino Thunder. He's been 5 Rangers. And since they're talking about the next series to be based on Koryuger, which has a grand total of, you have your 5 main ones, the gold one that comes in later. And after gold, you have cyan. After cyan, you have gray. And after gray, you have silver. 8. So you think. No, there's one more. There's purple. So 9 of them at one time, which is really cool. And I wish people would start sending me I get people who send me texts all the time, and sometimes I wonder what's wrong with these people because they're crazy. And it's like, it's 9 o'clock. I gotta be in bed, and you're sending me texts, but I'm doing the live show. But back to that, so that's going to be pretty big cast, and I would like to see them not only have your original 5, the main 5, be new actors for the series. I would like to see the other ones because the other ones are supposed to be 2 of them are supposed to be Spirit Rangers. So I'd love to see them, and one of them being like a monster. Well, not a monster. He's a bird-like creature. So I would like to see them for that instances to bring back maybe some older cast members, hopefully like Jason David Frank. If they bring Jason David Frank as the silver one, that would be awesome. And maybe bring in, I don't know, Johnny Young Bosch and maybe it's hard to say. It's hard to say who they could bring in because they're past Rangers. And what happens when you see a Power Ranger series that airs in the United States, and a lot of it's filmed in Japan from the Japanese version? What they do is they go to New Zealand to film, which is weird. It's better than going to Japan, which is also weird because you think about it, Japan is closer than New Zealand. I think because of how New Zealand looks, and that's why in Dino Thunder, Jason David Frank wasn't in half the series, but only his voice was. Either they made him stuck in his suit or made him invisible. But that was weird, and it was enjoyable. So something else I got. This isn't basically a haul video. This is showing stuff I plan on reviewing. Is this guy. He's a Razor Windraiser. He's one of the Terracons, the Legions class. I want to get the other 3 so I can combine and form Abomination. I just like that he's got a big old wing. And a crossbow weapon. That's what a lot of the Legions figures had, is crossbow. They had 3 weapons to split among everyone else, but I also noticed that they can combine, so you can probably combine them into massive cool weapons. So that's that. And I'm loving this new camera that I might reshoot some of the videos that are lower viewed, delete them, and redo them with this better camera, so you will enjoy them. And then you also have the live the Let's Plays, which I hope you all enjoy. So like I said, well, since there's no questions right now, I'm going to go ahead and end this show. Like I said, it was going to be a quick video, a quick live show, because I was giving a link to watch Cosmos, Carl Sagan's Cosmos, hosted by Neil Tyson Grayson, I think his name is. I really want to see it and see how it turns out. So, send me a tweet at my Twitter and at the hashtag GTL questions, and I will answer them in a further video, or I will answer them as I'm doing a Let's Play, so that will be interesting. This has been Cybertron X, and this has been Geek Talk Live.